Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the single back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just blew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's a draw to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Love the call here by the offense coordinator. Perfect time to be able to go with this draw. The defense is expecting a pass. They're dropping out into coverage. The back's able to get that ball underneath and pick up some big yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the flat by the running back. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. And how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important second down play coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The first down pickup, tackle at the 45.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on the tightrope.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's 3rd down after that run. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Caught behind the line. It's Finley. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. At the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Orangeman. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry-up. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Fires it on the move. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They look to throw it here on second down. they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Movement at the second level of the defense now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coaches have got to be proud.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? And tackled after a small pickup there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And they pick up the first down of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket, and he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. It's a draw play. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Syracuse lines up now, 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Syracuse. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And the single back takes the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They're going to run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback, how aggressive will he. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Caught in the backfield. It's Russell. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. And the Buffaloes looking to use the out-tempo offense here. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4, and they're going for it. Receiver in motion now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's a sack. They gamble and go for it, but the defense a huge stop on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but...
Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch hauled in here over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff in a single back formation. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Orangeman. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Finley.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up
and it's picked off in the end zone. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a first down. Roughing the passer is the call. And the Buffaloes line up with a 1st and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Here we go!
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field. Looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the...
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Past midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time.
33, Colorado, 13.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
On the double.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Here we go.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Colorado. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Handed off for a draw. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.